Europe, a continent brimming with history, culture and breathtaking landscapes. From the sun-kissed beaches of the Mediterranean to the snow-capped peaks of the Alps, Europe offers a tapestry of experiences that will captivate your senses. Whether you're a seasoned traveller or embarking on your first European adventure, this journey through the continent's 25 best places to visit is sure to inspire. We'll wander through charming cobblestone streets, marvel at architectural masterpieces, and savour the flavours of local delicacies. So, pack your bags, grab your travel journal, and get ready to explore the heart of Europe. From the romance of Paris to the ancient grandeur of Rome, we'll uncover hidden gems and iconic landmarks, discovering the unique character of each destination. Let's embark on this grand European adventure together. Paris, the city of lights, a place where romance blossoms on every corner. It's a city that effortlessly blends history, art and gastronomy into an intoxicating elixir. We'll stroll along the Seine, its waters reflecting the grandeur of the Eiffel Tower. Speaking of which, no trip to Paris is complete without ascending this Iron Lady for breathtaking panoramic views of the city. Of course, no visit to Paris is complete without experiencing the artistic treasures of the Louvre Museum. Home to masterpieces like Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, the Louvre is a testament to human creativity throughout the ages. And let's not forget the charm of Parisian cafes, where you can savour a croissant and a café au lait while watching the world go by. Paris is a feast for the senses, a city that lingers in your heart long after you've bid it adieu. From the heart of France, we journey south to Rome, the Eternal City. A place where ancient history collides with modern-day life, Rome is a captivating open-air museum. Imagine standing within the Colosseum where gladiators once battled, feeling the echoes of the past reverberate through the ages. We'll wander through the Roman Forum, once the bustling centre of the Roman Empire, and trace the footsteps of emperors and senators. And then there's Vatican City, a city within a city and the spiritual heart of the Catholic Church. Here we'll marvel at the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica and explore the Vatican Museums, home to Michelangelo's breathtaking Sistine Chapel ceiling. Rome is a city that nourishes the soul. With every gelato enjoyed on a sun-drenched piazza and every plate of pasta savoured, you'll understand why Rome is a destination that captures the imagination for a lifetime. Barcelona, the vibrant capital of Catalonia, is a city that pulses with life, from its sun-drenched beaches to its whimsical architecture. It's a city best explored on foot, where every corner you turn reveals a hidden plaza, a bustling market, or a masterpiece by the legendary Antoni Gaudí. Gaudi's Sagrada Familia is Barcelona's most iconic landmark, a towering basilica that's been under construction for over a century. Its organic forms, inspired by nature, are unlike anything you've ever seen. Spend an afternoon wandering through its cavernous interior, marvelling at the stained glass windows that bathe the space in a kaleidoscope of colours. But Barcelona is much more than just Gaudí. Stroll down Las Ramblas, the city's most famous boulevard, where street performers, flower stalls and cafes create a lively atmosphere. Explore the Gothic Quarter, a labyrinthine neighbourhood of narrow medieval streets and hidden courtyards. And don't miss Park Güell, another Gaudí masterpiece where you can enjoy panoramic views of the city. In the evening, experience Barcelona's legendary nightlife. Indulge in tapas, the city's signature cuisine, at a local bar, or catch a flamenco show in the atmospheric Gracia neighbourhood. Barcelona is a feast for the senses, a city that will stay with you long after you've said adios. Amsterdam, the charming capital of the Netherlands, is a city built on water. Its iconic canals, lined with gabled houses and arched bridges, create a picturesque setting. Rent a bike and explore the city at your own pace. One of the best ways to experience Amsterdam's canals is by taking a canal cruise. Visit the Anne Frank House, a poignant reminder of World War II, and the Rijksmuseum, home to masterpieces by Dutch masters. Wander through the bustling Albert Kuip market. In the evening, enjoy a meal at a canalside restaurant. Santorini, a volcanic island in the Aegean Sea, is the stuff of travel dreams. Its iconic whitewashed villages, perched atop dramatic cliffs, offer breathtaking views of the caldera. With stunning sunsets and ancient history, Santorini captures the heart and soul. Explore Oia and Fira, famed for their blue-domed churches and cobblestone streets. Find a spot to watch the sunset over the caldera. It's breathtaking. Take a boat trip to swim in volcanic hot springs and explore Nea Kameni. Savor Greek cuisine at a taverna overlooking the Aegean Sea. Try the local wine. Santorini's volcanic soil produces unique varieties. Vienna, this grand dame of Europe, steeped in history and elegance. Imagine strolling through cobblestone streets, the air filled with the strains of Mozart and Strauss, the scent of freshly baked strudel wafting from charming cafes. This is Vienna, where the Habsburg legacy is alive and well. Majestic palaces and gardens grace its landscape. Vienna's heart beats to the rhythm of classical music. This is the city of Mozart, Beethoven and Strauss. Their presence is felt everywhere. Close your eyes and imagine attending a performance at the Vienna State Opera, its gilded interiors echoing with the voices of world-renowned singers. Or perhaps you'd prefer to wander through the halls of the Musikverein, home to the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra. Its acoustics legendary for their clarity and richness. But Vienna is more than just music. It's also a city of art and culture, with world-class museums like the Kunsthistorisches Museum. And don't forget the Albertina. After a day of exploring Vienna's cultural treasures, treat yourself to a slice of Sachertorte, the city's iconic chocolate cake, in one of its many traditional coffee houses. Vienna invites you to slow down, savor the moment, and appreciate the finer things in life. Lose yourself in the grandeur of the past while enjoying the vibrancy of the present. From the elegant streets of Vienna, we journey to the breathtaking Swiss Alps, a land of soaring peaks, pristine lakes and charming villages. This is a region where nature reigns supreme, offering a symphony of sights and sounds that will captivate your senses. Imagine waking up to the sight of snow-capped mountains piercing the sky. This is the Swiss Alps, a paradise for hikers, skiers and nature lovers. Take a ride on a cogwheel train to Jungfrau Joch, Europe's highest railway station. From here you'll see the Aletsch Glacier, the largest in the Alps. The Swiss Alps are also home to charming villages and a rich cultural heritage. Explore Zermatt, a car-free village at the foot of the Matterhorn. Whether seeking adventure or relaxation, the Swiss Alps offer something for everyone. From the majestic peaks of the Swiss Alps, we journey across the English Channel to London, a city that needs no introduction. This vibrant metropolis, steeped in history and brimming with life, is a melting pot of cultures, a centre of global influence and a treasure trove of iconic landmarks and hidden gems just waiting to be discovered. Imagine strolling past Buckingham Palace, catching a glimpse of the iconic changing of the guard ceremony, or riding the London Eye for a bird's-eye view of this sprawling city. Picture yourself wandering through the hallowed halls of the British Museum, home to artifacts from across the globe, or exploring the Tower of London, its ancient stones, whispering tales of kings and queens, prisoners and conspiracies. But London is more than just its famous landmarks. This is a city of neighbourhoods, each with its own unique character and charm. Explore the trendy boutiques and cafes of Notting Hill, lose yourself in the colourful chaos of Camden Market, or catch a show in the theatre district of the West End. Dubrovnik, perched dramatically on Croatia's Dalmatian coast, is a city that feels plucked straight from a storybook. Fortified walls, dating back to the Middle Ages, encircle a perfectly preserved old town. Its white limestone streets polished smooth by centuries of footsteps. Think Game of Thrones, because you'll recognize it instantly. Dubrovnik's well-preserved architecture has served as a filming location for the iconic series, transporting visitors to the fictional realm of Westeros. But even without the Hollywood connection, Dubrovnik's beauty is undeniable. Take a walk atop those ancient walls, and you'll be rewarded with breathtaking panoramic views of the terracotta rooftops below and the sparkling Adriatic stretching out to the horizon. You'll understand why Dubrovnik is nicknamed the Pearl of the Adriatic. And after a day of exploring, settle down at a harbourside cafe, savour the fresh seafood and soak in the magic of this unforgettable city. Prague, with its enchanting blend of Gothic spires, cobblestone lanes and captivating history, truly feels like stepping into a fairy tale. This is a city best explored on foot, allowing its beauty to unfold with each twist and turn. Start at the iconic Charles Bridge, lined with Baroque statues bustling with artists and musicians. As you cross the Vltava River, gaze up at Prague Castle, a sprawling complex that dominates the skyline and beckons you to explore its grandeur. Lose yourself in the labyrinthine streets of the old town square, where astronomical clocks tick away the centuries and colourful buildings seem to whisper tales of the past. And don't forget to indulge in a pint of the local Pilsner beer. It's practically a cultural requirement. Prague is a feast for the senses, a place where history, art and sheer charm combine to create an unforgettable travel experience. Ah, Venice, a city unlike any other, where canals replace roads and gondolas glide silently past centuries-old palazzos. Venice is a place that captures the imagination, a floating masterpiece of art and architecture. Imagine stepping into a gondola, its sleek black hull gently rocking as your gondolier navigates the narrow waterways. The gentle splash of the oar, the melodic strains of a distant accordion, the ornate facades of the buildings reflected in the water. It's a sensory symphony that defines the Venetian experience. Venture beyond the iconic canals and you'll find hidden squares, charming bridges and bustling markets overflowing with fresh produce and seafood. Get delightfully lost in the labyrinthine streets, uncovering hidden gems around every corner. Whether you're admiring the Doge's Palace, marvelling at the mosaics of St. Mark's Basilica, or simply savouring a scoop of gelato on a sun-drenched piazza, Venice will weave its magic around you. Budapest. Now this city is a real gem. It's often called the Paris of the East, and for good reason. Split by the majestic Danube River, Budapest is actually two cities, Buda and Pest, each with its own unique character. Buda on the west bank is hilly and historic. Think charming cobblestone streets, grand old buildings and stunning views from the top of Castle Hill. Don't miss the iconic Fisherman's Bastion with its fairy tale turrets. It's a photographer's dream, especially at sunset. Across the river, Pest is the flatter, more modern side of the city. This is where you'll find the bustling heart of Budapest, with its grand avenues, impressive architecture and vibrant nightlife. Be sure to stroll down Andrassy Avenue, Budapest's answer to the Champs-Élysées, and marvel at the Hungarian Parliament building, a masterpiece of Gothic revival architecture. And don't forget about Budapest's famous thermal baths. These naturally heated springs have been enjoyed for centuries and offer a truly relaxing and rejuvenating experience. Soak in the healing waters, unwind in a steam room, and treat yourself to a massage. It's the perfect way to cap off a day of exploring this captivating city. Edinburgh. This city is a captivating blend of history, culture and dramatic beauty. Perched on a series of volcanic hills, Edinburgh boasts a skyline dominated by its ancient castle, a sight that truly takes your breath away. Walking through Edinburgh's old town is like stepping back in time. Narrow, winding streets known as closes lead to hidden courtyards and historic landmarks. Be sure to explore the Royal Mile, the city's main thoroughfare, connecting Edinburgh Castle to the Palace of Holyrood House. No trip to Edinburgh is complete without experiencing its vibrant art scene. The city is home to the world-famous Edinburgh Fringe Festival, the largest arts festival on the planet. From theatre and comedy to music and dance, there's something for everyone during this incredible event. And for a taste of Scottish hospitality, be sure to pop into a local pub. Enjoy a pint of locally brewed ale or a wee dram of whiskey while listening to traditional live music. Cinque Terre. This string of 5 colourful villages clinging to the rugged Italian Riviera coastline is like something out of a dream. Cinque Terre literally translates to 5 lands, and each of these villages, Monterosso al Mare, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola and Rio Maggiore, has its own unique personality. Imagine pastel-coloured houses stacked precariously on steep cliffs overlooking a sparkling turquoise sea. Add in lush vineyards, fragrant lemon groves, and a network of scenic hiking trails linking the villages, and you've got a recipe for an unforgettable travel experience. One of the best ways to experience Cinque Terre is on foot. The Sentiero Azzurro, or Blue Trail, is a network of trails connecting all 5 villages, offering breathtaking views of the coastline. Just be prepared for some uphill climbs, and after a day of hiking, reward yourself with a delicious meal of fresh seafood and local Ligurian specialties. Berlin. A city that's been shaped and reshaped by history, a city that wears its scars openly, yet pulses with a vibrant, creative energy. You know, folks, Berlin isn't about prettying up the past. It's about remembering and learning from it. And that's what makes it so fascinating. Start your explorations at the Brandenburg Gate, a symbol of German reunification. Imagine standing here as the Berlin Wall crumbled, reuniting a city divided for decades. Today, it's a place for celebration, a testament to the power of peace and unity. From there, wander through the Reichstag building, Germany's parliament, with its iconic glass dome. It's a powerful symbol of transparency and democracy, a far cry from the tumultuous events that once shook this building. Take a moment to reflect on the weight of history here, the rise and fall of empires, and the resilience of the human spirit. And don't miss the East Side Gallery, a preserved section of the Berlin Wall transformed into an open-air art gallery. It's a powerful reminder of the city's divided past, with murals reflecting hope, freedom, and the power of art to transcend borders. You can practically feel the energy radiating from the colourful murals, each one a story waiting to be discovered. Athens, the cradle of Western civilization. This is where democracy was born, where philosophy flourished, and where myths and legends come to life. As you wander through ancient ruins and bustling markets, you can't help but feel the echoes of the past. Start at the Acropolis, that iconic symbol of ancient Greece, crowned by the majestic Parthenon. Imagine the bustling marketplace that once thrived here, the echoes of philosophical debates, and the grandeur of this ancient citadel. The views from the top are simply breathtaking, a panorama of history stretching out before you. As you descend, explore the ancient Agora, the heart of Athenian democracy. This was the centre of political, social and commercial life in ancient Athens. Picture yourself strolling through the bustling marketplace, listening to the lively debates and soaking in the atmosphere of this ancient world. Lisbon, Portugal, a city of faded grandeur, perched on 7 hills overlooking the Tagus River. It's a city that rewards exploration, with its narrow, winding streets, colourful tiled buildings, and melancholic fado music drifting through the air. One of the best ways to experience Lisbon's charm is to hop on one of its iconic yellow trams. These vintage trams, some dating back to the early 20th century, clatter and climb through the narrow streets, offering breathtaking views around every corner. It's a ride back in time, a nostalgic journey through the heart of the city. Be sure to explore the Alfama district, a labyrinth of narrow alleys and stairways with its traditional shops, fado houses and hidden courtyards. It's a photographer's dream, a place where every turn reveals a new and captivating scene. And the aroma of freshly baked pastries and grilled sardines will tantalize your senses. For panoramic views, head up to the Castello de São Jorge, a Moorish castle overlooking the city. From here you can see the rooftops of the Alfama, the Tagus River sparkling in the distance, and the iconic red suspension bridge that connects Lisbon to the south. It's a view that captures the essence of this captivating city. Istanbul. This city isn't just a dot on the map, folks. It's where Europe meets Asia, literally. Straddling the Bosphorus Strait, Istanbul's a whirlwind of vibrant energy, ancient history and modern delights. You'll be strolling past Byzantine wonders one minute and sipping Turkish tea in a bustling bazaar the next. Now you can't talk about Istanbul without mentioning the Hagia Sophia. Once a church, then a mosque, now a museum, it's a testament to the city's layered history and architectural grandeur. The mosaics inside, absolutely breathtaking. And don't even get me started on the Süleymaniye Mosque, another architectural masterpiece that dominates the skyline. But Istanbul isn't just about grand monuments. Wander through the Grand Bazaar, a labyrinthine marketplace bursting with colour, spices and the chatter of vendors. Bargain for carpets, sip strong Turkish coffee and soak in the atmosphere. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. And when you need a break from the city buzz, hop on a ferry and cruise down the Bosphorus. The views are incredible. Ottoman palaces, charming waterside villages, and the bridges connecting Europe and Asia. It's a perspective on Istanbul you won't soon forget. Guten Tag. Next we visit Munich. This Bavarian capital is so much more than Oktoberfest, although that's definitely a highlight if you're here in the fall. Munich is a city that effortlessly blends tradition and modernity. Think beer gardens overflowing with locals, world-class museums, and a charming old town that begs to be explored on foot. Let's start with the heart of Munich, the Marienplatz. This bustling square is home to the iconic Glockenspiel, a whimsical clock tower that puts on a daily show with dancing figures. From here, you can wander through the pedestrian-friendly streets, popping into traditional shops and enjoying the lively atmosphere. Of course, no trip to Munich is complete without experiencing its famous beer culture. Head to the Hofbrauhaus, one of the world's most famous beer halls, for a stein of local brew and some hearty Bavarian fare. Or find a shady spot in the Englischer Garten, a sprawling urban park bigger than Central Park, and enjoy a lazy afternoon of people watching. But Munich isn't just about beer and pretzels. Art lovers will be in heaven here. The city boasts an impressive collection of art museums, from the Alte Pinakothek, home to old masters, to the Pinakothek der Moderne, showcasing modern and contemporary art. Trust me, you could spend days exploring Munich's cultural treasures. Reykjavik, the vibrant capital of Iceland. This city is your gateway to a world of otherworldly landscapes. Think geothermal pools, glaciers, volcanoes and vast lava fields. It's like stepping onto another planet, but with cozy cafes and a surprisingly hip art scene. Now, Reykjavik might be small, but it's packed with personality. Start your exploration at Hallgrímskirkja Church, whose distinctive tower dominates the skyline. Take the elevator to the top for panoramic views of the city and surrounding mountains. It's a great way to get your bearings. For a taste of Icelandic culture, head to the National Museum of Iceland. You'll learn about the country's fascinating history from the Viking Age to the present day. And if you're interested in art, check out the Reykjavik Art Museum, which showcases Icelandic and international contemporary art in several locations around the city. But let's be honest, one of the biggest draws of Reykjavik is its proximity to Iceland's natural wonders. Just a short drive away, you can soak in the Blue Lagoon, a geothermal spa with milky blue waters, or embark on a day trip to see the Golden Circle, a route that takes you to geysers, waterfalls and Thingvellir National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Florence, the very name, conjures up images of artistic genius and Renaissance splendour. Start your adventure at the Duomo, with its magnificent dome by Brunelleschi. Visit the Galleria dell'Accademia to see Michelangelo's David. Don't miss the Uffizi Gallery, home to masterpieces by Botticelli, Leonardo da Vinci and Raphael. Stroll across the Ponte Vecchio, now home to charming shops. End your day with Tuscan cuisine at a cosy trattoria. Madrid, the vibrant capital of Spain, pulsates with an energy and zest for life that's absolutely contagious. It's a city that seamlessly blends its rich history and royal heritage with a modern cosmopolitan spirit. Begin your Madrilenian adventure with a stroll through the Gran Plaza Mayor, a majestic square lined with cafes and restaurants, perfect for soaking up the city's lively ambience. Then, lose yourself in the world-class art scene at the Prado Museum, home to Spanish masters like Goya, Velázquez and El Greco. Their masterpieces offer a window into the soul of Spain. But Madrid is about more than museums. Dive headfirst into the city's infectious energy at the Mercado de San Miguel, a feast for the senses with its colourful stalls, overflowing with tapas, fresh produce and local delicacies. And be sure to experience the magic of a paseo, that leisurely evening stroll that's a cherished Spanish tradition. As the sun sets, settle into a table at a tapas bar in the lively La Latina district. Share plates of patatas bravas, gambas al ajillo and other Spanish specialties, and let the rhythm of the city wash over you. Madrid is a city that truly comes alive after dark, and you'll quickly discover why it's known for its passionate embrace of life. Bruges, Belgium, is a place where time seems to stand still. With its cobblestone streets, canals lined with flower-bedecked bridges, and perfectly preserved medieval architecture, it's like stepping straight into the pages of a fairy tale. Start your exploration in the Markt, the bustling heart of Bruges, dominated by the towering belfry of Bruges. Climb the 366 steps to the top for breathtaking views of the city's enchanting rooftops and winding canals. Then, hop on a canal boat tour for a unique perspective of Bruges' charm, gliding beneath arched bridges and past picturesque houses. Indulge your sweet tooth with a visit to one of Bruges' many chocolatiers. Belgium is renowned for its chocolate, and the window displays alone are a feast for the eyes. Sample decadent truffles, pralines and other chocolate creations, and be sure to try a traditional Belgian waffle served warm and dusted with powdered sugar. As the day winds down, find a cosy pub and savour a glass of Belgian beer. From fruity lambics to strong Trappist ales, Belgium boasts an impressive brewing tradition. Enjoy the convivial atmosphere, the friendly locals, and the sense of timeless charm that permeates every corner of Bruges. Copenhagen, the vibrant capital of Denmark. This city blends modern Scandinavian cool with captivating history. It's incredibly easy to get around bike like the locals or use public transport. Stroll along the picturesque Nyhavn Canal. This 17th century waterfront is lined with colourful buildings and charming cafes. Don't miss the Little Mermaid statue inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale. Explore Copenhagen at a leisurely pace and savour its relaxed atmosphere. Our 25th and final destination takes us east to the grand city of Moscow, Russia. This sprawling metropolis, a fascinating blend of old and new, offers a glimpse into the heart of Russian history and culture. Be sure to pack your walking shoes because we'll be covering a lot of ground. Our first stop is the iconic Red Square, Moscow's beating heart and home to some of Russia's most recognizable landmarks. Here you'll find the colorful, onion-domed St. Basil's Cathedral, a true architectural masterpiece. Just across the square is the Kremlin, a fortified complex that houses the Russian president's residence and offers a fascinating glimpse into Russia's political past. Next, we'll dive into the city's artistic soul with a visit to the Tretyakov Gallery, home to an extensive collection of Russian art, including masterpieces from the 12th to the 20th centuries. And for a taste of everyday life in Moscow, take a stroll down the Arbat, a lively pedestrian street filled with shops, restaurants and street performers. As you explore Moscow, remember to embrace the city's vibrant energy and delve into its rich history and culture. From its grand monuments to its hidden alleyways, Moscow offers a unique and unforgettable travel experience. Well, that wraps up our whirlwind tour of 25 of the best places to visit in Europe. From the romantic canals of Venice to the charming streets of Copenhagen, we've explored a continent brimming with history, culture, and unforgettable experiences. Remember, this is just the starting point. Europe has endless adventures waiting to be discovered. So pack your bags, grab your guidebook, and get ready to create your own European adventure. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Happy travels!